Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you miss any of my uploads. Okay y'all, I have an empties video for you. I think it's going to be quick. This bag isn't too full. It is a little heavy. So there's no handles, but it's to the top, I guess. So yeah, we'll start with what's right on there. This is the fabric care fragrance booster in the vanilla bean Noel scent. So over the last year, Bath and Body Works has come out with a laundry line, and during winter sass I picked up a couple of these. So I have one in this, which is empty, and I have one in winter candy apple. That one's almost empty. It's got like one more use left, but whatever. This one was okay, not super fragrant as opposed to winter candy apple. It was cute, you know. I do think that the winter the winter candy apple one was very potent. Now, with that being said, I didn't realize there's a fill line in here that's like all the way down in the bottom. I was just filling this up. So probably why it was so fragrant to me, but I would say if you use the fill line that's in here, you probably won't really smell it too strongly in your clothes. But even though this isn't the winter candy apple one, that one I filled it to the top and I could smell that in my clothes until like I actually put them on and actually put other fragrance on top of it. So yeah, I say all that to say I would not repurchase in the vanilla bean Noel scent, but I will repurchase this in another scent from Bath & Body Works. Next, this is the Cryo Rubber Brightening Mask from Dr. Jart. This is a 1-pack. I got this from Marshall's and it was cool. It's a little pricey since it's just one mask in here. I did like it, but I don't know if I would repurchase. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Next up here are a I can really not talk. A 5-pack of razors. So yeah, I feel like you can buy razors pretty much anywhere. I think I like the 3. This is the 5-blade. I honestly think I prefer the 3-blade, even though those seem to be a little more sharp. But for that reason, I feel like I don't have to keep running passes through with the 3-blade on like my legs as opposed to the 5-blade. I don't really know how to explain that, but yeah, I do continue to purchase these, so whatever. Next, these are the Aveeno Positively Radiant Makeup Removing Wipes. I would not repurchase these. These seemed a little on the dry side for me, and I felt like I had to use 3 and 4 at a time to get them to kind of do what I needed them to do. So yeah, would not repurchase. Next, this is the TheraBreath mouthwash, staple for me, would repurchase. Next, this is the Kopari Lychee Clean Vitamin C Foaming Body Wash. I actually really like this. I was layering this with my Pure Seduction body wash, which is in here. Found it. So this is also empty. The Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction shower gel. I was layering these two together in the shower and I did really enjoy the way they smell together. So I would put this on the net first since it's a foam, so it would take a little longer to seep through. It wouldn't really seep through. Then I would put some of this on top of the foam and just use that. So I would probably repurchase this one. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It's not bad, just not moisturizing, if that makes sense. Next, this is the Amber Romance shower gel from Victoria's Secret. I think this is my second one of these. So yeah, I really do enjoy this scent and the Pure Seduction scent, just not sure about repurchasing this in the body wash form. So for now, I would not repurchase, but if another one appears, then another one appears, okay? Next, this is from Soap & Glory. This is the Fruit Force and Wild Fig and Pomelo body wash. This one was decent. Didn't love it, didn't hate it, would not repurchase. Next, this is from Enchanted Essentials. This is the Fallen For You body scrub. This is in the scent Yeah, what is wrong with me? Falling for You is a dupe of a Trot Reveille from Louis Vuitton. So this smells pretty identical to the fragrance. And I do like her scrubs. I did purchase a couple of other ones in different scents. It's abrasive, but not too abrasive. And with there being oil in here, my skin does feel soft after using it. And again, y'all, not too much on me in these scrubs. I have scaled way back to how frequently I exfoliate. Once a week, maybe twice, but usually once a week. So yeah, I said all that to say I have repurchased. I just said that in different scents. So yeah. Y'all know me and these gummies. Okay, Donna's Recipe Biotin gummies. Love them. Gotta have them. I don't think I've taken any in the last 4 or 5 days once I ran out of one, because I realized I need way more than 10 to get through the year, since I take 3 at a time instead of 2. So I probably needed 20 of these instead of 10 for the full year, because I feel like I have 3 or 4 of these left. So I'm going to wait a couple weeks before I get back into it, and hopefully a sale on Donna's Recipe happens sometime in the near future so I can get me a few more of these. But I still have to say, if you were not new to my Empties videos, you know I love these. If you were new here, I love these. Okay, I feel like they have really helped with my hair growing. So yeah, okay. I don't want to harp too much on Donna, but y'all know I can go on and on and on. So let's move on. Okay, next I have a couple of fragrance mists here. First one is Rainbow Shower from Victoria's Secret. This one smells clean, fresh, perfect to use for the shower. I was basically using it as a shower spray, room spray, and not an exciting scent, so probably not something I would revisit if I saw this again. Next here is In the Stars from Bath and Body Works, and I like the way it smells when I smell it from the atomizer. I don't like the way it smells on me. It smells a little funky on me. So yeah, but by itself it smells funky. But this with Triple Berry Martini or another like sweet fruity scent, I could do that. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that until I got closer to the end, but honestly, I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I don't think I have any backups to this, but I did pick up Seeing Rouge from Bath and Body Works that's currently out, which is a dupe to Baccarat. But I saw it's really say nothing. And the Stars is empty. Next here is the Dahlia Moisturizing Body Wash from Bath and Body Works, and I believe this is my last moisturizing. There might be one in that box of backups, but for now I'm gonna say this is the last one I have, because out of sight, out of mind. So this is my second one, so I would not repurchase anymore, and I don't recall the last time I've actually purchased a moisturizing body wash anyways. So we're just gonna move on. Next here, this is the Pomegranate and Lotus body oil from Victoria's Secret. I was using this in conjunction with that combo earlier with the Pure Seduction and Kopari. So I would put those on the net, and then I would put a little bit of this on top of that to add to what I was doing, just so I can get through it. But it was cute. One and done. Wouldn't repurchase. Next up, there's a hand soap here in Fresh Sparkling Snow. Let me see. What does this one smell like? It's a little tart. Okay. What's in here? Melon, pear. Falling Snow is not a no, y'all, but it's a little tart from the pear, but it's cute. And this might be the only one, or there might be a second one in one of the bags of the hand soaps I bought. But I would not repurchase if I saw this again, because, you know, I got my little thrills, so I'm good. Next here is a shower gel in Sunkissed. Cute. Wouldn't repurchase. Next here, this is the Chai Sugar Cookie hand soap, and I feel like I liked this one. Yeah, this has that nice little spice from the chai. This one is nice. I'm definitely sure I bought at least 2 of these, so I don't need any more. But I wouldn't be opposed to spending a block on this if it comes back around next year. Well, later this year, because never mind, y'all. Never mind. Next here, this is an oil from Being Frenchy in Cashmere Vanilla. Would not repurchase. I did have two. I have one more that I'm working on right now, but I probably wouldn't repurchase any more of these. I like the way it smells, but I feel like there's better oils that are more moisturizing. This one is on the thinner end of the spectrum, and it just doesn't leave my skin as moisturized as some of the other oils I've recently been using have. So, for example, I finally started using my Stephanie's Touch oil, and it is so moisturizing. It leaves my skin feeling so soft and supple. So yeah, that one's not even close to being empty, but maybe I should do a favorites video at some point to talk about it. But I still have to say nothing. Let's move on. Next here is Soft Life from Enchanted Essentials. Definitely sad to see this one go. I'm repurchasing this. This one was sent to me, but I'm repurchasing this. Hands down, this is her impression of Kaylee's Vanilla 28. I, as you can see, wore this thing into the ground. I got this at the end of September. I started using it sometime in October, and I finished it in February. So I couldn't put this down. Now, I'm not sure if Vanilla 28 is going to be a scent I'm going to start to or continue to regularly wear as we approach spring. So it might not be something I might need to repurchase immediately, but I'm not going to rule it out. If I feel like I need this back, I'm going to get it sooner rather than later. But either way, I'm repurchasing this. That's what I said all that to say. Soft Life Enchanted Essentials. Yeah. Okay. Next up here is Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. This, very nostalgic. And when I got back into buying body care again a few years ago, this is one of the first things I bought. And it's finally empty. I wouldn't repurchase. I got my thrills. If I feel like I'm really, really missing it, maybe. But I don't foresee that unless I get in like a mini. It's probably not something I feel like I would need in a full size, but it's an oldie. It used to bring all the boys to the yard, so we're just gonna move on. Next, this is Champagne Apple and Honey from Bath and Body Works. She's empty. I started using this just outside of the shower, but it wasn't as moisturizing as I would have liked for it to be. Probably because I was using this in the middle of winter when I needed something that definitely had that extra moisture in it. Probably would have been better suited for like spring and summer, but it was too late. I was using this again with that combo, Pure Seduction, Kopari, a little bit of this, a little bit of that Victoria's Secret oil. Yeah, so that's how I got through this. So would not repurchase, but it's cute. Next here, this is a hand lotion from Kaylee in Vanilla 28. Would not repurchase. It was very fragrant, very potent, but if this is like, I don't want to say metal, but it's very hard plastic. If you've ever used like that Ambi face cream, when it starts like breaking apart at the seams, it's hard. It's the packaging and the price point that would make me not want to repurchase. Next is this Cocoa Butter Cashmere Body Oil from Queen KM. This is my second bottle of this. I love the scent profile. I don't believe we're able to purchase body care from Queen KM, but if she does decide to spin the block, it's definitely worth checking out if she does start selling body care again. But yeah, if you enjoy that Cocoa Cashmere scent profile, this, yeah. An alternative will probably be Cocoa Cashmere from Dawkins or Cocoa Moringa from Cece's Closet. Next up, this is the TheraBreath okay. Next up is the TheraBreath toothpaste in mild mint. Would not repurchase. It wasn't very minty to me, so yeah. I'm back on Colgate, so we just gonna keep it right there. Next up is the Secret Clinical Completely Clean deodorant. Would repurchase. Next, I have a few bar soaps from Dove. I have an antibacterial and sensitive skin ones. And you know what? When I hauled the antibacterial, thought that I didn't buy this before, but as I started to use it, I was having deja vu. I don't dislike it. It just goes so quickly. So I'm not sure if that would stop me from purchasing it in the future. But yeah. It's Dove soap though, so it's always going to be a staple for me. Next up is this Irish Spring soap. Try if I can get it straight. Irish Spring. I use this to wash my makeup brushes. I bought that in the 12 pack, so I don't need any anytime soon. But yeah, that's what I use to wash my makeup brushes with. Next, this is the EOS Fresh and Cozy Body Wash. I literally finished this the day after I recorded the last Empties video. Yeah. I've only used this one in the vanilla cashmere so far. I haven't used the other two, but I think this one's my favorite. It's just something about using a body wash that smells so fresh and clean in the shower that just does it for me. Like, I love a good gourmand, edible, or fruity smelling body wash, but a fresh one, just smelling fresh and clean, always reigns supreme for me. So would repurchase this hands down. Okay, hands down, absolutely would repurchase. Next here, this is the Lumi body wash and clean tangerine, staple for me, would repurchase. Next up, this is the Donna's Recipe conditioner. I have repurchased this already, but yes, I would continue to repurchase this. This has been the only conditioner I've used on my hair. I started conditioning my hair 5 or 6 months ago. So I condition it once a month when I wash my, maybe twice. Usually once a month when I wash my hair. But yeah, before I think November, maybe even I don't know, sometime in the fall I started using conditioner. But I locked my hair in 2020. So it took 4 years for me to feel comfortable enough to actually put conditioner on. And I started with a little just to make sure it rinsed out all the way before I got in too deep. But this rinses out pretty easily, and I don't feel like I have any issues with this like building up in my hair. So yeah, we'll repurchase. Next up, I have some Aleve, staple for me. Okay, when it's that time of the month, I gotta have it. Okay, I typically buy the off-brand one, but I feel like I always realize I'm out of them at the most inconvenient times, and I always end up in some place like Rite Aid or CVS or whatever and just buying a quick little one. But yeah, naproxen sodium is a drug, so you can buy that off-brand version at whatever store you're at. But it just so happened that this is all they had. So this is what I was getting. So Aleve, Midol, naproxen sodium. But yes, okay. Next here is the pink cotton body oil from Dawkins Arome. If I can turn that around. I would probably repurchase this. I love pink cotton. It's just with the natural oils, I've had this for a while, so it's starting to smell more like the carrier oil as opposed to the pink cotton fragrance. So that for me is a little pause for concern, but I like it. It's still not as thick as some of the other oils I've been using. So I will say that as well. So I don't know. Maybe not. I was adding some of this into the Fresh and Cozy body wash when I was using it though. So yeah. Next up, this is the Caudalie Vino Pure Purifying Toner. I feel like this made my skin feel a little, I don't want to say raw, but it's like when you put rubbing alcohol or something on your skin and then there's the slight burning, but then again your skin feels like everything's been sucked out of it. That's what it feels like using this. It feels like it's sucking everything out. And because I'm oily, when my oil feels like it's been dried up, it goes into overdrive and starts pushing oil out like nobody's business. And in addition to that, I found that this didn't agree with any of the other moisturizers I have aside from the Caudalie one. So, yeah, I find that this didn't really work with other skincare products I had. So, yeah, I wouldn't repurchase. I'm still in the market of trying to figure out a toner that works for me. I can't use witch hazel. It breaks me out. I've tried witch hazel before multiple times. It's a no for witch hazel. So I'm currently using the Fat Water from Fenty, and it's not a love for me. I don't dislike it, but it's not a love for me. I've used the Good Molecules one. That one was okay, I guess. And I might spin the block on the Paula's Choice one because I don't really think I was consistent with my skincare routine when I bought that before, like I am now. So I'm saying a whole lot to say nothing. So I'm just gonna move on. But I would not repurchase this. Okay. Speaking of skincare, this is the CEO Glow Oil from Sunday Riley. I bought a little, not really travel, but sample set a few months ago. I think I really like this oil. I'm currently using the vitamin C serum from Ole Henriksen, but I think I prefer an oil over a serum for this, and probably just in general. But this is expensive. So I should probably check out like Marshalls or TJ Maxx to see if they have this like discounted, because I would be interested in getting this. So we'll see. I do like this. I don't like the price point of a full size, so I'm gonna just check my discount stores to see if I can find one for the Lolo. Next up, this is from Brown Sugar Babe. It is my Tribeca. It was okay. I don't think I love this scent. It didn't smell bad. It's just, it was okay to me. So I would not repurchase that scent. I'm not even sure if I'm interested. Actually, I think I have my Tri Neighborhood from Dua. And again, I was pretty underwhelmed by it. So yeah. Next here, this is the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. Stable for me. I gotta have it. Okay. Next up, I have 2 room sprays in You're the One. I thought this smells really good. Really potent, really fragrant. I have 1 left, I think. So kind of sad about that. But if these are out during like another room spray sale, I probably would repurchase. Next up is Merry Christmas Raspberry Sugar from Bath and Body Works. I feel like I have another one of these in a mini 10 somewhere, but it's cute. But if I never have to see it again, I'd be okay. Next up, this is a body glaze sample in Key Lime Divine. Very limey, not mad at it, but I would also not purchase this in a full size of anything. Next up, I am so proud of this. Cookie butter from Skin Potion. Ciao. Okay. I must have worn this for 2 months straight, and I am sick of it. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm sick of it. If I never got to smell cookie butter again, I will be again for a while. Okay. I'll be just fine. I would probably not repurchase this in a butter, but I probably would repurchase the oil way down the line. I did finish the oil a few months ago, but this took me so long to get through. I was fighting for my life. Okay. Fighting for my life. But we ain't gotta fight no more. It's gone. Next up, this is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion Intense. One and done, would not repurchase, and I'm not upgrading to a full size. I thought I liked this better than the original, and the more I sprayed it and used it, the more it smelled just like the original on me, and it was terrorizing me. So that spicy, whatever that peppery is, it started to rear its ugly head once I got like a third of the way through, and I was really sad about it, but we were too deep in. I would not repurchase this. And if I wouldn't have sprayed as much as I had, and if I still had the box, I probably would have marched this back to Sephora. But No. Okay, it's a no. Next up here, this is Moschino Toy 2. And I really did enjoy this. I'm probably going to repurchase this in a full size at some point. Probably not something I need to get immediately, but we'll see, because we are entering into spring. I have a ton of other scents, so again, it's not something I feel like I need, but we'll see. So TBD. And last but not least, eyelash is Empty. Okay, like, this is the best way I can show you. Okay, she's empty, and I'm glad to see her gone. I don't dislike eyelash. I just, maybe I got a little tired of it at some point, but I figured, I'm like, at this point, I just keep adding and adding things, and we just gonna have to start figuring out how to divide and conquer and use things up. I probably said that to say nothing. Eyelash is empty. I'm not gonna repurchase this. I do have a fragrance mist to sweet on the outside, so it's not fully out of my collection, and I have a little bit of the Kaoli Vanilla Oud, which to me smells like eyelash. So again, not fully out of my collection. So yeah, if I feel like I'm missing it, I might buy Sweet on the Outside if it's still available. But then again, I might buy Nabras from Lattafa. So I don't know. Again, TBD. So I think that's everything I've emptied out over the last month. I feel like it's been about a month since the last video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.